to Notre Dame Stadium, where they will shake down thunder from the sky to cheer on their Fighting Irish, and hoping that plenty of echoes will reverberate in victory at the end of the game. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10, and the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Mids offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He takes it at the 45.
Once he left everybody in the mess, he was going to the house. The sidelines going nuts. What a big time role to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Navy will go back on the attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, to get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out forward backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Back to the ground with the running back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing his defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Navy quick to the line. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Navy will have to punt it away. The last time they punted it went back for 6. He's got great speed. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Return team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense.
Got it.
Quarterback checking off. play fake on first down. What a snag by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defense.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Leaves it with the running back. Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next count. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Navy will have to punt it away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here come the Irish back on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the...
Oh, he gets downfield for the attack. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you're saying top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. First down here for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. The gift to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, man. Almost an interception on the screen. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Takes it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. looking to throw on second down. Fires left. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third down upcoming for the offense after the incomplete pass. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Another incompletion on third down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. On fourth down, going to the air. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mental.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Here comes the hurry up. Defense showing blitz here. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Running with power. He has an extensive Jeep library, and he exhausted it. Still didn't pick up much. On second down, he's looking downfield. A little release to the back. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Navy quick to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it set up on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He wants to throw. Going deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Guys, we come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sideline. Got the foot down and an excellent throw to him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that
saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given call.
And here comes the Navy offense. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light the scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they... take this down that big drive, and then the defense needs to pull their way to go there, too.
Sometimes you wonder if rivals really don't like each other. This guy sure doesn't like anybody. And there was nowhere to go to this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, that's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack, showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stoney, one of the all-time great names in college football history? Looking on, proud of what they're seeing from this young man. This dude has some skills.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Line gets set, first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Movement here from the tight end. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
He wants to throw here on second down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And how about the confidence of this quarterback? Palmer, I got to know, man. I know this receiver's a stud, but I'm putting two guys on him. I'm trying to take him out of the ball game, and he's still going to throw it that direction?
Because even when he's covered, he's open. And these guys work tirelessly all week long. They understand where they're going to be. They understand when the football's coming out. You could put a third guy over there, and I don't know if that would have changed the quarterback's decision. I think he was still going to his big playmaker on the perimeter.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And the pass hits, picked off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll try the run. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Navy quick to the line. Defense looks like they're coming. They'll leave it with him. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, but they can't move the chains. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Well, and I like that you can get the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously, getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. Breaks his tackle and he's got room. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Quick strike complete. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. He's looking to throw it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the 7th sack of the game.
Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down is coming up. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Grove. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Gets it out fast. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
From the gun. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to move it through the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Notre Dame! If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Stewart. Nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Illegal touching. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalties. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Going up top on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Just about set to kick it away. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here come the Irish back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Fires one high and deep. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. Notre Dame right back to the line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the punishment has been extended. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Let's go! Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Touchdown! And the beatdown has ensued. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Illegal touching. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense.
Here we go.
Quickly complete. Across the 25, he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Power football with the run. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running back searching for a hole. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. After the misfire, it's second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, looking again to throw. Getting some heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it down the left. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
They'll throw it on first down. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the stomping has commenced.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Buffalo. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A first down for the offense. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy stable.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense
lost one deep down the right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the pummeling has started. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, head coach decides to go out, onside kick, they get it, and they maintain with possession. It's crazy.
Floats it out in space. Still running at the 40. Afterburners coming. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the route is on.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one. They're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
He makes the catch at the 10. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quarterback will audible. Wants to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Misses again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab on the left. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Notre Dame lines up quickly. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand fourth and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
And you got to wonder if this offense is trying to run the score up because they are blowing this team out. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots. They're going to play until this clock reads all zeros.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. He'll just keep slinging it. Using the quick game. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He's right on target.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big, but you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
It's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Coming after it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this fourth-quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And Navy will go back on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his second sack of the day. Nice. A lot more.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Oh, look out. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the defense doing work. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player, give me that 6.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's Jennings. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They want to just keep throwing it. Looking deep down the right side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that's why a lot of kids want to play for this coach, because they know that when they get into games, even if it's late, coach is going to let them go play ball, go have fun, take shots and try to come up with big plays. This offense right now, man, they're just having fun.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? If you're blowing this team out, why are you going for it on fourth down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. The backups are on the field. They get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let them do it. At the end of the day, you got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
This one's complete. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the punt, and whether it goes 3 yards or 93 yards, just don't let that return guy get it again. Here come the Irish, back on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. At the 45 on his way. Open runway ahead. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, they've been playing for the old Tillamook Trophy for over 100 years. Ohio State and Illinois. Here's how it went down. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points. Not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wiggle. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
The the coach still thinks he was right, the officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Got his man. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Notre Dame right back to the line. Longer. Reload. Quarterback checking off. Comes out throwing on first down. Complete to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. A shot for the end zone. Touchdown! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And he tacks on the extra point. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is in.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Man, is that just an indictment of the day. The quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you...
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking to the big tight end. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. They're able to make the stop, and this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So